Good morning, student of class 7. Today we will study English literature, chapter number 6, The Adventure of the Blue Carbuncle. Okay, Adventure of Blue Carbuncle. Adventure means understand new things, something dangerous things. Adventure of Blue Carbuncle. What is Blue Carbuncle? Blue means understand. Okay, Carbuncle. What is Carbuncle means? Think and reply to me. Okay, now here A, B and C, there are some activity for you. It's question asked for you. First question is that, do you like to read detective stories? I think most of you will like it. So reply it yes or no. Here write down. According to you, what are the essential qualities required to become a good detective? Suppose that you have maybe on television you are watching many detective stories, many detective serials like CID or any other. So what are the essential qualities? What are the qualities that they have? So here mention. And here name the famous writer who was known as the Queen of Crime. So there is a figure, check it. Actually, Mary Calasia, she is known as Queen of Crime. And now read and enjoy. Read this chapter, The Adventure of Blue Carbuncle, and now understand what. So here, figure of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was a British writer. He is well known for his detective fiction. The author wrote many stories featuring the famous character Sherlock Holmes and his close friend Dr. Watson. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was born in May 1859 in Scotland. He was originally a physician in 1887. He published a study in Scarlet, the first of four novels about Holmes and Dr. Watson. He wrote over 50 short stories featuring Sherlock Holmes, and these stories are considered as milestones in the field of crime fiction. His other works include many plays. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional. Now, Sir Arthur, the writer of this chapter is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and this person is a British writer and very famous for his detective stories, detective writing, detective novel. Mostly he has written detective stories, and mainly characters are there Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, both. And he was born in May 1859 in Scotland, and by profession he was actually a physician doctor. But in 1885 he published a study in Scotland, a fiction, and first four of his novel related to, mostly I have already told you, mostly Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, and he wrote 50 short stories, and all are related to Sherlock Holmes. And this is the reason it it is considered as milestone Arthur Conan Doyle in the field of crime fiction. And his other works also there. And Sherlock Holmes is a fictional detective who lives at 220B Baker Street in London, and his intelligence, power of observation, and analytical ability are commendable. Let us find out more about this in the following story. So here given details of Sherlock Holmes. Actually, Sherlock Holmes was a detective, and he was living at 220B Baker Street in London. And his intelligence, power, observation, he is known as for his intelligence, power of observation, how he was going to detect the crime and criminal. So that is actually appreciable. So let us read this chapter. Let us enjoy this chapter. How he find. Okay. Now start. It was Christmas time. Dr. Watson visited his old friend Sherlock Holmes at 221 B. Baker Street in London. Watson found Holmes still wearing his desk gown and engrossed in the examination of battered hat with his magnifying glass. Sherlock Holmes told Dr. Watson and that Peterson, the security guard, had given him a fat and a goose. Peterson found two things when he was coming home at about 4 o'clock on Christmas morning after attending a party. He saw a tall man carrying a goose over his shoulder. Now, students, up to here I have read. So, explanation tomorrow I will tell you. Today you have to study it. Study means read it. Word meaning complete it. Tomorrow I will explain. Okay. Thank you.